Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? What's good, Charles? I'm not upset. I'm chilling. King Viz was fine. Did you guys see that fucking Boogie video though? Holy shit. Boogie talked shit to me while Keem was here and said he's been punched in the face before. And then I seen he got punched in the face by the dude that plays like hackers and shit like that on the normal. Dude, I've been training the whole time. Like, it's Boogie who hadn't been trained at all. Like, have you not seen the Boogie shit? I've already talked to everybody I needed to talk to. Quit being a virgin. Go talk to a girl instead of fucking dudes in fucking Discord. First off, the owner of the arena can't cancel the fight. All he does is rent the arena out. So there you go. And second off, Nitro, if you want to help me out, fucking report the places that you get this information from, because those are evil people. Third off, I've signed a contract. They owe me 10 grand regardless if the fight happens or not. If somebody else cancels the fight, I'm still owed the money. So there's all your answers. Again, he's got nothing to do with my contract. My contract's with Punch Happy. I'm not negative. I'm just chilling. I'm just being truthful. Like I don't mind fighting Boogie, but like I don't like the idea of having to go all the way to London to do it. You know, it is what it is. How are you not banned? I didn't play any of the online Final Fantasies. I'm not a big fan of them. Go ahead and ban Dave Casablanca, please.
The Lusu mines, one of the richest veins.
And PM45.
Under Imperial Guard, no doubt.
Go ahead and ban Broken iPod Air as well, please.
Mediator.
I'm probably just gonna get off, guys. Like,
of Damascus surrender.
this isn't helping me.
It would appear that he is somewhat less neutral now.
They say he's been helping the resistance.
They say many things.
Because like a lot of these dudes are no lives. They sit here and they sit in my chat and just like farm shit. Contract's been signed for a week, man. Why do you think we had the Keemstar interview and everything? Rounds are 2 minutes long. 3 2-minute rounds. Nah, I don't. I never go for the Sagittarius. Those are traps. I'm never getting on RuneScape, dude. You might as well give that action up. Again, I'd love it, but it goes in the same vein as this game right here. Like, the reason I don't do shit like that is because nobody watches it. Like, we've been streaming an hour. We've had 2 donations. We got less than 200 viewers. This is what you call dead-end games. Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. My fan base isn't gonna grow. Half the people out here are convinced that the fight isn't gonna happen from like troll videos. And to put it back, I'm gonna fight Boogie in London, and I still probably won't make half of what Phil makes this year. That's the sad part. Yeah, you got that right. DSP's in 3 times the debt I am. I mean, the only debt I have right now is the debt I just accrued on my house. And that's it. Again, I've seen London in pictures. What's your plan for obtaining more money, Jordy? The plan's not obtaining more money. You're always going to have to make money. The plan is to just find a way of life that you're happy with, that you net a positive of money, that you spend less money than you use. That's the goal. Like, you ever heard the term, like, it doesn't matter how much you make, it determines how you spend it? That's what they're saying. I mean, like you can't really get ahead in today's society with like a McDonald's job, right? Unless it's like your second or third job. Shit gets rough. We live in a country where like a car is considered a privilege, but it should be considered a necessity, right? It's like internet. Internet's considered a privilege, but if you don't have access to the internet, you can't even apply for most jobs now. Or like example, like a bank account's a privilege that should be considered a necessity, because like most jobs won't even write you a paper check. I'm not Leon. Why would you even ask me that? Matter of fact, get banned, Leon. Like I'll unban you later. But that dumbass that response. You see people try to use information I put out there against me. People ask me stuff to try to get information so they can do these you know, shit like this, and then you ask me like, what day am I flying out? First, I don't know. There's your answer. Second, it's like, I'm not going to give you that information. If money was no object, what country would I visit? None of them. Right? Like, I don't want to see the world. It's like, if you offered me a trip that paid me nothing, but it was at no cost to me to see the Grand Canyon, I would look at it as like 3 days I didn't get to stream, and I'd be $300 in the negative. That's the way I would look at it. I honestly believe that the more publicity I get put on me, the worse my life will be. No, I mean, like, my life is always this bleak. I just don't talk about it. It's just like, like it's not really bleak. I don't care about seeing the world, my homebody. Because my life is pain, PNF. Michael Merchant. I know what you're trying to say, and what you're actually coming at me like, as I don't live in one of the poorest states in the Union. I understand what hardship is, man. I understand. I've seen people addicted to heroin, Dilaudid. I've seen people, you know, fucking abandon their kids and sell like fucking the catalytic converter off their car to fucking feed a heroin addiction. I've seen people drink themselves to death. I've seen it all. I came from a poor background. I know where it is. I know what hardship is. I know what being poor is. I have a fear of roaches because the house I grew up in, they used to crawl on me when I slept. Do I have the hardest life in the world? No. But I have a life a lot of people couldn't handle. Dude, you act like I've never had an outside job. Remember when I used to do DoorDash and I did that more and made less money, but it made me happier because I was outside the house and not having to deal with people? Like, working a regular job isn't that fucking bad. Like, the only reason I haven't just quit streaming now is because of my fucking legs. And I'm working on getting my fucking back surgery right now to try to fix that problem. My weight isn't the issue. Cameo would be a big earner for me, Thomas. Let me show you something. I'm gonna pull back the curtain for you one time. The first hour of this stream, right? I had a person sitting here talking about the owner of the OVO Arena is getting sent all the clips that they have that's taken out of context that I've already apologized for in the New York Times. And they're still trying to weaponize it because they don't want me to succeed. That's the whole gist of it. They just don't want me to make any money or to try to make any opportunities. I had a person sitting here talking about the owner of the OVO Arena is getting sent all the clips that they have that's taken out of context that I've already apologized for in the New York Times. And they're still trying to weaponize it because they don't want me to succeed. That's the whole gist of it. They just don't want me to make any money or to try to make any opportunities, right? And they're trying their best to get me to not have this boxing opportunity, right? How long do you think my cameo would last? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? I'll tell you right now, I got threw off of like Streamlabs and Stream Elements because they sent like a letter claiming I was the leader of a pedophile ring, and these were all these YouTube clips claiming I was a pedophile. And they're trying their best to get me to not have this boxing opportunity, right? How long do you think my cameo would last? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? I'll tell you right now, I got threw off of like Streamlabs and Stream Elements because they sent like a letter claiming I was the leader of a pedophile ring, and these were all these YouTube clips claiming I was a pedophile. They do the same thing to Cameo. They're probably doing the same thing to the people that do this boxing shit. It doesn't matter if you're jealous or not. Their goal is to get me to lose opportunities. Like look at this right here. Like, I could legitimately sell like my trunks to Wendy's right now if I wanted to for like $100,000. But if I came out and said I did that, they would just go there and try their hardest to get it canceled. Like, I couldn't celebrate it. And even if I showed up and got the bag beforehand, I'd be burning a bridge there too. No, this is Final Fantasy 12. I'm about to end it. We've only made $15 in 2 hours. No, I'm not mad about that. I didn't plan on streaming it all today. So, like, it is what it is. But this is why I don't stream anything but like Call of Duty. Honestly, I'm probably gonna be streaming less and less, Pingling. It's not that I'm not grateful for you, man. It's just I've been doing this shit for 7 years now, and it feels like the whole world's against me, and it gets exhausting. I'm nothing these people make me out to be. Their goal is to like get me arrested, which is never gonna happen because I've never done anything illegal. So like, since they can't do that, they do shit and they pretend to be people and all this other mess. Yeah, it's because that's all people talk about. Like, the same thing with Phil. Like, I understand completely why Phil... Because people complain, like, Phil, why you always talk about money? It's because the only thing people ask Phil about is money. Yeah, it's because that's all people talk about. Like, the same thing with Phil. Like, I understand completely why Phil... Because people complain, like, Phil, why you always talk about money? It's because the only thing people ask Phil about is money. That's it. It's the only thing they ask him about is money. Yeah, but again, you only can talk about what people ask you about. Like, all people are asking about is like, when's the Keemstar video? I don't fucking know. Do I look like Keemstar? I look like I ate Keemstar, maybe. No, I'm not pissed off. I'm not even upset now. Like, I'm more anxious now that since I complained publicly, people are going to use it against me, and I know they will. So it's like it's whatever. And at this point, I just deal with life as it comes to me. My goal is to spend as little money as humanly possible, try to make as much money as humanly possible, and deal with shit as it pops up. Pingling, ask to be a mod again, I'll just ban you, dude. I know exactly what I weigh right now. I weigh between 414 and 415 right now. I could easily be 380 before the fight. And that's where my goal is. My goal is to be 380 before the fight. And that's where my goal is. My goal is to be 380 before the fight. I was not 420 on the date of the surgery. I was 472 on the date of the surgery. And there's no point where I claim to be 420 on the date of the surgery. Like, stop talking about shit like you know, man. Dude, I can't rap. It's your boy Jordy J. I'm out here taking the crown. Motherfuckers out here expect me to drown. In the big boxing match with Boogie Oogie Oogie. Motherfuckers out here gonna get... Nothing rhymes with Boogie Oogie Oogie. Your boy Big Daddy Boogie said he was a shuggie. Dating $200. My account was worth more than 1,000, dude. I had a camo on my account worth more than $1,000. Like if you sold access to it. What's up, Kelly?
Living the dream. What you doing?
Having a disaster stream. What about you?
The guards are toying with us.
Make yourselves ready. We leave soon.
Hope everybody had a wonderful time. Thanks everybody for chilling with me. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Peace, people.
Fuck it, let's it. 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 Fuck it, let's it.
I'm not going for it. I've already made a deal with them. Go ahead and ban Broken iPod Air as well, please. I'm probably just gonna get off, guys. Like, this isn't helping me.
Would appear that he is somewhat less neutral now.
They say he's been helping the resistance.